Is it time? Moving is tough at any age and stage of life, and downsizing, it presents its own unique set of challenges and rewards. But whether you are an empty nester, a recent retiree, or you have just been considering a change for years, this guide here is for you. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Melinda Capp with Melinda Capp Homes, Capp and Capp Real Estate. If we haven't met yet, glad you're here and welcome. So, let's explore 7 signs it may be time for you to consider downsizing. Number 1, your nest is empty and it's staying that way. Hallelujah! Oh, did I say that out loud? Chances are, when you originally purchased your current home, you had a few more people living under the roof. If your kiddos have since flown the coop and will not be returning, well, we hope they won't be returning, you probably have more space than you need. Even though the sentimental value of your now unused space is high, the expense of maintaining, cleaning, cooling, and heating that space may be something that you don't want to take lightly. But let's face it, it's hard-earned money that you could put towards something fun in your retirement or close to retirement. So think about how much space you really need. Would 1 guest room be sufficient when friends or family come to visit? Then they won't stay long. And how much is your current home use on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis? So let's do this. Try keeping track of it for a month. You might be surprised. Do you still need a formal dining room or entertainment area? Is an eat-in kitchen just enough? Could you get away with less storage space? Look at all the space around your current home with a critical eye. If you don't need as much space that you currently have, it might be a sign that it's time to move. So let's go to tip number 2. It makes financial sense. There may be several financial reasons why it makes sense to downsize. You may wish to enlist the help of a real estate agent and an accountant to determine the true costs and benefits of moving to a new home. You'll want to know how much you can sell your current home for, what your net proceeds will be from that sale. You also need to know how much you can expect to spend on your next home. It's going to be helpful if you have all of these details broken down and the expense of your current home and estimated expense of the new home. But keep in mind that some expenses may remain unchanged, while others may vary and even disappear altogether, where there will be new expenses that you've never had before. For example, if you move to a new place that it snows, you may need to pay someone to shovel the snow for you. Or if you want to move someplace warm, like me, then you may have a pool and you need a pool cleaner. If you move into a condo, you will have that monthly expense of an HOA fee. You may also want to talk to an accountant about any possible tax financial sense implications, good or bad, that's relating to your move. If you stand to improve your financial health by downsizing and setting yourself up for a more secure retirement, it may be worth considering a move. And number 3, are you just ready for a change? This is a big one though. Are you feeling like you're ready for a change and maybe you've already made some changes? And the truth is that your current home does not suit your lifestyle. You may have chosen your current home years ago because it was in a great school district or it was close to a park. But now you'd rather be close to your grandkids or in a community with activities and amenities targeted towards active adults. Maybe you want to travel more, but the stress of upkeeping a large single-family home is too much, and you'd rather be in a lock-and-leave home. Okay, what the heck is a lock-and-leave home? I had to ask. I had to phone a friend. It's a good question. So, simply stated, it's a community that takes care of the outside maintenance of your home and provides security. Who knew? A condo. So back to our regularly scheduled program. You may have purchased your current home with the thought of staying there forever, but the reality is that we all change, and so do our wants and needs in a home. It's totally normal and expected. So don't feel guilty and start thinking about what type of home that would serve you best in this new stage of life. If the thought of a new place to call home sparks some feelings of excitement, it might be time to consider downsizing. And then tip number 4, you feel isolated or overwhelmed. We know that maintaining a home is a lot of work. If you maintain more home than you need, you are working even harder. And if your current home leaves you feeling overworked, overwhelmed, it may be time to consider a move. You deserve to enjoy this stage and every stage, for that matter, of your life. So live in a place that suits your new wants, your new needs, and your new lifestyle. Take inventory of the projects you enjoy and those you don't. Keep that list handy so when you start to explore your next options, you'll have it. If you hate mowing the lawn and you want a quick access to downtown events, what about a condo that's close to the city center? It is not uncommon for a home that is used to filled with people to start feeling lonely at times, and then those people are gone. If your current home makes you feel isolated, it might be time for a move. There are so many vibrant communities ready to welcome you with easy access to transportation, amenities, and social gatherings. So again, think about what's most important in your new life and what kind of accommodations would be best that would achieve that. Leads us to tip number 5. You have the time and the energy to dedicate to a move. Let's face it, moving is not easy, but you might be in the best possible position for a move right now. So that might sound crazy, but hear me out. If you're planning to downsize, yes, it might be tough to pare down your belongings, but it means that you'll ultimately be moving less stuff to pack, less move, and also have time to dedicate the move now that you don't have to shuttle those little munchkins from soccer practice and dance class every night. In fact, you may be at the stage in your life where you can move at your own pace with time to reflect and plan. Forward thinking. You don't want to wait until you absolutely must move. Moving on your own terms and timeline will be much more enjoyable. So if you're at the age and stage in your life where you have the time and the energy to commit to downsizing and embracing your new lifestyle, do it. You deserve it. So tip number 6, aging in place is not an option. What? What does that mean? I wish it weren't so, but aging is gonna happen. It happens to the best of us, and we don't know what our mobility will be like as we age. So take a careful look around your current home. Could you age in your current space? If you have mobility issues, would you still be able to navigate your home? If you need additional care, would that care be available to you easily? I know it's not fun to think about these things, but it is important. If you would not be able to comfortably age in your current home, consider the benefits of downsizing and what it can mean for you long term and for your enjoyment. So tip number 7, your friends are moving. Ouch, this is a big one. Are your friends moving and raving about how much they just love their new lifestyle? I can't tell you how many times we help a family downsize just to be contacted by their friends who want to do the same thing. It happens all the time. If your friends are socializing much more now and pursuing new hobbies now that their time is not spent doing housework, or you might be having a little FOMO, that thing that's called fear of missing out. Totally normal and totally me. If you're ready to join your friends, then it might be the perfect time to consider a move. After all, why should they have all the fun? Fun fact, my friends moved to Arizona a few years ago. My husband and I helped him move, loaded up the car, waved goodbye, and then a week later, we were there visiting. Yes, I have FOMO. So, do any of these apply to you? I know some must because they do to me for sure. Do you have a question about the next steps? We are experts when it comes to helping our clients navigate the downsizing journey, and we're here to help you. Everyone's move is unique, and we love working through the details with you to find a home that suits your new lifestyle. This really is an exciting time, and we would love to be part of your new adventure. So, get our free 7 signs it's time to downsize below. And heck, share it with your friends and plan your move together.